Arsenal wins again. The Gunners smoked the Toffees 3-2. Yes, Arsenal wins 3-2 against Everton on a match that started off rather stressfully. Calvert-Lewin scores 52 seconds in the match. Why? It all starts off with a young man by the name of S.C.Y, the beast man himself. But in this match, he was already off. His body language was that of, oh, I'm uncomfortable, I don't feel good. And on the set piece, where Kolasinac more or less lets a player just kind of body his way through, and that movement distracted David Luiz enough to more or less give the ball away right to Calvert-Lewin to try to clear the ball, which in Arsenal universe, clearing the ball means generally giving it to the opposition and frustratingly fucking it up in the passing. So with that level of cynical approach in watching Arsenal, I'm already thinking, oh shit, this is going to be like a fucking 2-2 match. Because I know how good our offense can be, but it's the Jekyll and Hyde effect of that defense. And more or less to stress that point is how awful Sead Kolasinac was in the 17 or so minutes that he played. Because at the 17th minute mark, Kolasinac goes down with a nasty fall. And he fucks up his shoulder. And he also fucking bleeds from the mouth. And I'm thinking, oh shit, that is not a great sign. But at the same time, I'm optimistic because I'm thinking, oh shit, we're bringing in Bukayo Saka. Boys and girls, if you haven't known the name Bukayo Saka, you will know now. Because this boy comes in the 17th minute. And not only was he an instant impact on the pitch as to how well Arsenal could maintain pace and press higher up the pitch, but this kid became the catalyst in Arsenal getting the equalizer and, shall I say, winning this game. Bit too much? Maybe. But Saka does get an assist in the 27th minute goal by Eddie Nketiah, which, boys and girls, it's Eddie's first Premier League goal! I love it. I fucking love it. We bring him back from Leeds, off loan, and he comes out with the manager's trust, getting that goal to set Arsenal in that equalizing moment. And just, oh my God, guys, listen. Drink it in. Drink it in. Arsenal being consistently good is something we haven't seen in quite some time, especially within the Unai Emery era. Sorry, Unai Emery apologists, but he is terrible. Unai Emery himself, trying to talk himself up, hilariously misguided, okay? He was a shit manager, and you see Mikel Arteta already having the impact on the players, having the impact on the tactics, having the impact on the philosophy of how we play the game. And when you have a battering ram like Aubameyang, you expect the man to score goals. And remember when that Unai Emery time when Aubameyang just looked pissed off for like 5 matches and he just had the stiffest body language? Not anymore. Not anymore, boys and girls. 33rd minute. Yes, 6 minutes after the equalizer by Eddie Nketiah. Aubameyang scores. And it's just an amazing through ball by David Luiz, who, yeah, he had the fucking donkey brain moment in the 52nd mark, but he comes up big with that through ball. And Aubameyang just ever so slightly comes off of the defender, and defender just sprints the other way. So Aubameyang has acres of space. Like, you give him at least 10 or 5 yards of space, it's hunting season. And Aubameyang just scores immediately, and Arsenal is up 2-1. You feel good. You do feel good. And you wouldn't think Everton would have the stomach to get at it. Because I've seen how this Everton team performs consistently, even with Ancelotti. Yes, there has been a consistent level of wins as of late. But overall, not all that impressive. And maybe a bit of a condescending thing to say. And perhaps the Everton players got wind of that shit. Because Richarlison slides in on Ceballos, Danny Ceballos, and it's kind of a revenge play after he gets tackled by Bellerin. But that actually sets Richarlison off for him to get the equalizer in the 5th minute of injury time at halftime, or in the first half, which led into halftime, which, yeah, I mean, Kolasinac getting injured really made that 5-minute mark, I mean, as long as it is, but holy hell. Holy fucking hell. Off of a set piece again, but this time it bounces off of Bernlino's dick. All right, Bernlino standing there, and if you watch hockey, it's just 5-hole, but it literally touches his dick and balls. Boop! Bounces and plops into the fucking net. So Arsenal heads into halftime. 2-2. And the nightmares of Unai Emery starts creeping in. Shit. This is how we start losing. 4-2 or 4-3. And you're just kind of scarred from that experience of Unai Emery ball. But boys and girls, like I said, this is the Mikel Arteta ball. And what does Mikel Arteta ball demand? Well, it demands that you score 40 seconds into the second half, baby. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang gets the go-ahead goal. 46th minute. 40 seconds into the fucking match, man. And it's Pepe's cross straight to Aubameyang for the header. That is such a wonderful goal. And it ties Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang first in the Premier League for the Golden Boot race with Jamie Vardy, who is having an immaculate season. He's having his Renaissance season again, where, yes, in the backdrop, Liverpool's going to win the league. Yeah, that's great, whatever. Leicester City has proven to be one of the best teams in the league because it's led by one of the best fucking strikers in Jamie Vardy. But here, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, back at it, challenging to get that Golden Boot back from last season, where it was a 3-way tie because Aubameyang just got it off the skin of his teeth in the worst fucking era of one of the worst eras of Arsenal football in Unai Emery. So, getting that equalizer, by Richarlison in the first half, and then follow that up 40 seconds into the second half with the go-ahead goal, felt huge. It felt absolutely huge. And what was also huge, and a huge class act by the Arsenal fans, was a standing ovation for Alex Iwobi, one of our own Arsenal boys who came from the academy, who worked through the ranks, who played years and years with Arsenal and has given us so much. And I will never forget the hustle of Alex Iwobi in that Europa League final where we lost to Chelsea horribly. But he fucking showed out in that second half and that entire fucking game, to be honest. And I love Alex Iwobi. He is one of my favorite players in Arsenal history because I've only watched this club since 2014. But personally, for me, Iwobi is one of my favorite number 17s, obviously, Alexis Sanchez being there, but Iwobi was a loyal cat through and through. The very fact that Everton wanted him, I think only shows that young, super high potential, and he is going to be something else, right? Club and country. So, love you, Iwobi. Love you. Hope you do masterful work at Everton. I only hope the best for you. And really, I think the sentiments of the Arsenal fans were the same. We know the circumstances of how Iwobi was brought in and how Unai Emery was just destroying this club. And you also realize, too, that other players that are in our squad right now were damaged goods within the Unai Emery era. You have to realize this. Sharjah Mustafi was deemed one of the worst fucking defenders. Despite the fact that we conceded 2 goals this match, Mustafi was our best defender. Period. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Mustafi If you watch the actual match, he was absolutely incredible. Clearing the ball, getting the ball out of dangerous areas where Everton can pounce on. They have that offense. They have those young, fast-pacey players. But Mustafi held on. He actually helped out David Luiz today a lot. And you have guys also like Mesut Ozil turning up in the second half. This guy was just lights out within a 15-minute stretch. Oh, that's not good enough. We're paying him. Yeah, I understand we're paying him £300,000. I understand that. I do. But he's one of our own, man. He's the guy who's brought Arsenal to this next level of, I don't know, just great football. And to have him go off and burn Leno just be his brilliant self. He was a warrior today. And to see the German guys do it big, it felt awesome. It was cool. And to guys having just this mentality in the second half to close it out. You know, what I like to call Mamba mentality from basketball. Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Greatest man of all time in basketball. It was pretty special to watch. This Arsenal squad really just battle for everything, and every fucking inch of grass they were running. They were fucking bleeding their hearts out. And Torreira and Guendouzi coming in for Ceballos and Ozil felt huge. Which, I mean, Ceballos and Ozil had an amazing, amazing game relative to how rocky their seasons have been, right? Ceballos with the whole transfer saga injury, Ozil with just general malaise under Unai Emery and just his, typical criticisms. But you insert Torreira and Guendouzi in an already winning situation, Arsenal actually almost went up 4-2. If it wasn't for Nketiah actually hitting the post, Arsenal would have been up 4-2. But coulda, shoulda, woulda. Nketiah misses. And Arsenal has to now stop a fucking blitzkrieg. I mean, Everton just starts boom, boom, boom. Like, they just start going at Arsenal. They know how brittle their defense is. And you know what? I was watching NBC Sports, and they're doing the post-game analysis after this game, and they're saying, oh, nobody was dominant in this game. They had stretches of dominance, or, the win generally kind of asserting and implying that the win for Arsenal means nothing. But for me, that's far from the truth. I think it speaks volumes to how absolutely incredible Ancelotti has turned around the squad for Everton, and how much the talent is there for Everton for them to just take it themselves and actually win it whenever they needed to. But that's where Arsenal's just grit comes in, and that's the key point of this win. Arsenal held through despite the difficulty of the last 5 minutes. Really, last 5 minutes, like deep into injury time. This could have been in anybody's game. It really could have been. It really felt like, shit, they could really get a goal here last minute of injury time, and we could just go away with a point. But Arsenal comes up big. Arsenal, boys and girls, comes up big, and I gotta tell you, man, being one of those guys that keeps using Arsenal as the butt of their jokes, like I'm an Arsenal supporter. I am. I mean, through and through. I will always cheer for Arsenal. That's my club. I hate Stan Kroenke, but it's a club that I love. It's a club that I chose. But the thing with Arsenal is there's a certain level of expectation and tier that I expect from them. And when they kind of exceed that, I am ecstatic. I'm absolutely ecstatic because Arsenal currently sits at 37 points, 9th in the Premier League. And you know what's crazy? United is sitting at 5th with 41 points. Tottenham is right behind them at 40. Sheffield United at 40. Wolverhampton Wanderers at 39. Arsenal at 9th. What that means is Tottenham, with their current trajectory of currently fucking themselves in the ass, bottling it as usual, have the potential to drop points in the next few weeks. And Arsenal, Whether you think, it's good to get fucking wins in Premier League or not, I mean, I've questioned that very thing. I'd say let's start winning matches. Let's just keep winning. Let's just keep it going. Europa League, FA Cup, motherfucking Premier League, let's keep it going. Let's keep winning. I want dubs. And God, this is so refreshing, dude. This is so goddamn refreshing. Not only the weed boys and girls, but these fuckers winning. My Arsenal Football Club winning back-to-back-to-back matches. And God, Mikel Arteta is really turning this club around. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So boys and girls, that does it for me. Follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Come on, you Gunners! Now, fuck off.